Daily vlog number 138. Well, there will be no 60-second Sunday sermon summary today because I have no idea what the guy who did Pulpit Supply for me today said. It was something about Jesus, I hope. Christy and I are still in Quebec, so we decided to go across the street to this great old Catholic church to attend Mass. Since we didn't burst into flames on the way in, I assumed we were welcome. Now, the service was in French, so I really didn't pick up much of anything. But Christy, who knows a little bit of French, was able to clue me in on a couple of words and a couple of phrases. But still, I just kind of sat there and enjoyed the bigger picture, that I was in a church on a Sunday morning with a bunch of people who were also worshiping Jesus. That was nice for me. And then we got to the gospel. Now again, I don't speak French, but as soon as everybody stood up while the priest was about ready to read, I knew that we were going to read the gospel. And so when he started off, I could pick out that he said it was from John chapter 14. And all it took was a couple of familiar words for me to know exactly what he was reading. In my Father's house are many rooms. I go to prepare a place for you, and where I'm going, I will come back again. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And that's when it struck me. No one language owns the gospel. The good news is not restricted to a single language. Not English, not French, not Italian, not German. The good news is good news for all people, regardless of what language they speak. And so I was able to pick up on some of the words that he was saying and some of the words that Christy helped me with in his sermon to realize that what the priest was telling the congregation was the same thing that I tell mine, was the same thing that other pastors have told me, and there's the same message that's been said throughout the past 2,000 years. And we've got to walk the way of Christ if we call ourselves his followers. And so I said my prayer in English that we would be those who walk the way of Christ, that we would follow his example of love and sacrifice, of justice and charity and peacemaking, and that we would prove ourselves faithful to him as he is to us. So if you went to church this morning, what was the message you heard? Let me know in the comments below. This has been Daily Vlog number 138. Creepy Kid says 227 to go. I'll talk to you tomorrow.